Hello everyone, welcome to Can Man Gaming. This is going to be the last series for Horror Month, part 2. And I don't think this game really needs an introduction. It's a legend in and of itself. Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. Let's do this shit. Select your destiny. I will. Oh, I've already got some shit here. Don't worry about that. I'll explain why that name is Jew shortly. I've actually explained it before. Been a long time ago in an old episode last Horror Month, Castlevania 4. While this, actually I thought there was a cutscene first. Whatever. So you start off this game not particularly playing Symphony of the Night. You kind of start this at the end of Castlevania Rondo of Blood. And I don't know if you know there's a fucking secret switch here. This doesn't really serve any purpose except it lets you grind more hearts, which is not necessary if you know what you're doing. But there's a bunch of items up here that you can't even get as Richter. So you're playing as Richter. At the end of Rondo of Blood, Richter fights Dracula. But if you come up here, which I believe this was a way to just grind your hearts in Rondo of Blood, which I mean that's all it is for Richter, but also it kind of gives you a little sneak peek of like what kind of shit you can get eventually in the game. You can get all of those items as Alucard later, but it always like perplexed me. When I first played this game and found that out, I would go up there like and get them over and over because I thought that I could get them as Alucard, but you can't. If you want to know how to like really fuck up Dracula, the best thing to do is just let this badass cutscene play, and then I'll show you.
Monster, you don't belong in this world.
Oh, fuck yes.
By my hand that I
One of my favorite quotes in gaming history. I'll just let this play out. Listen carefully. Very, very important.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Damn!
Are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
That's right.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.
Yes!
But enough talk. How about you?
My favorite. So this is how you fuck up Dracula. You get the potion, or the holy water I mean, and you just press the fucking Y button. Look at this. Watch it fucking wreck. And then maybe jump up there and smack him in the face a couple times. And then you just do it again when he turns into this big fucking dick monster. Look at how fucking Hydro Storm fucks shit up. You don't even have to fucking do anything. You just Hydro Storm! And look at that. You don't even get hit. Because Richter's fucking boss. But, I'm not gonna play as him anymore. He's gone. He's old news. He's out the fucking window. Oh, here's a long, big bunch of bullshit. So there's a couple different versions of this game. I actually kind of had trouble deciding which version I was going to play. There's the original Castlevania Symphony of the Night on PlayStation 1, which is what I had originally set up to play the actual disc on the PS3, because I'm cool like that. And then there is the Symphony of the Night on Dracula X Chronicles for PSP, but it has a rewritten script. It's a little more, I don't know, it's people say it's better, but I don't really feel like it's better. It definitely has better voice acting, and it has a better script, but it's just not as charming. It doesn't even say the fucking, what is a man? It doesn't even do that. It kind of like rewords it, but I just thought that was less fun. It's actually probably the best version of the game because it lets you play as Maria, and it has a bunch of glitches taken out, and it gives you a bunch of stuff that was taken out of the game, like a couple familiars and some items and shit. But, meh. There's also the version on the Xbox 360. This could be on the PS3 as well. I'm not totally sure about that. That's this version. It has kind of crisper, slightly and more enhanced looking graphics, and it has this sweet ass border. Look at this Alucard on one side, Dracula on the other, sort of graveyard at the bottom with the like mist at the top. That's kind of pretty. and it keeps the resolution just right without stretching it. So I thought this would be the best. Honestly, the enhanced graphics don't particularly make it look like sometimes when you enhance old games, it looks lame. This actually looks really good for this kind of game, and it doesn't make it look too new. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It looks fucking good, and I've never really played this version, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with it. So now, you're Alucard, and as you can tell, you see fucking big badass wolves, and you just rape their shit. I mean, like, no fucking big deal, just, oh, there's a guy, kill him, fucking dead. Like, everything he touches just obliterates. I don't have to even fucking try. He has he has a few tools at his disposal. He can level up. That's one thing that's actually new to Castlevania, at least when this game came out. Also, he can he has kind of like a floaty. Look at him float. Oh shit, I'm getting hit by bats like a dumb. See, he kind of like floats at the top of his jump. Oh, whoa, okay, I didn't mean to do that. That's something I was about to say. If you like jump, he's not doing it. Yeah, if you press down and attack, you kind of have like a diagonal attack. Also, like what I just did right there, he has quarter circle forward Hadoken movements, which is brand new to the series. There's a lot of like spells and shit. I don't even remember any of them. Let's see, there's Dark Metamorphosis. How the fuck do I do it? I don't know. He's like, Dark Metamorphosis! I don't know, I'll figure that out later. He also has that backdash. A lot of people who do speedruns do that the whole time because he gets you around faster. But it's fucking dorky as shit. There's a bunch of stuff down here, but it doesn't mean shit right now. The first thing we gotta do is lose all of our fucking badass powers. And it's gonna bum us out, but that's just the way this game works. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, candles. Wargs. Giant wolves. You're bitches. Go in here, get some more kick-ass dialogue. Look at that, Grim Reaper first thing. Alucard.
I've come to put an end to this.
If I'm not wrong, the guy who voices Alucard is the same guy who voiced Harry Mason in the original Silent Hill.
But I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
I will not. Fuck you, Death. See, look, he just told Death to suck his dick. To suck his fucking oily, sweaty dick. And Death's like, well, fucking warned you, now I took all your shit. Now I'm just a fucking shit ass. I got a fucking fist. And my cloak isn't red and glowy anymore. I can't do quarter circles, I can just punch shit. So, I'm gimped. But, don't worry. I will find some shit to make me stronger. And if I don't, then by golly, I'll just buy it from somebody. Look at this guy. Fucking derp, 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 derp. Here you go. Boom, son. Short sword. And, oh shit. How the fuck? Okay. How do I access the goddamn just like normal fucking menu? This is weird. What the fuck? If I hit back, it like takes me to the fucking... Oh, okay. That's weird. Alright. Short sword. That's all we can do. I'm gonna burp, sorry. I'm gonna change something that I usually do. I usually do this. Because it just feels better. God damn it, stop. It just feels better. That way I can like have X and Y as my attack buttons. That's what I always recommend because I played a lot of Harmony of Dissonance. Oh wait, Harmony of Despair, the like multiplayer one. I made a video of it on Horror Month last year. Check that out. The last week of Horror Month, Part 1, we did a Castlevania game every day. We played Harmony of Despair, which was the multiplayer one, and that's the way the controls were set up in it. And it just feels better. And you can press this button to do a little backdash. Anyway, fucking, I'll just shut up. Now we gotta go get stuff and get better. We got a dinky ass little sword. I can still punch stuff, which actually has a pretty good use. I don't think a lot of people realize that you can like hold down this button and you like do like a couple more hits. It's like a lightning fast fucking punch. I always wondered what was up with this. Like, this is like a loading screen clearly, but if you like see up there it says CD. I had always kind of wondered why they put that in, because it felt like it kind of broke the immersion of the castle by putting something that's kind of fourth wall breaking in. But Kaiji and I said Kaiji Inafune, that's fucking Mega Man. Koji Igarashi, the guy who was the fucking mastermind behind this game, he said that he just put it in as a joke, because, or like not he, but the people who were like designing the areas put that in as a little joke, just to be like, oh, it's loading, ha ha ha. So that's all it is, just a little funny thing. There was actually a YouTube channel not too long ago. Sadly, I have no idea what the channel's called, but you could probably just type it in and check it out. God dang it, that's gonna get hard to get used to. There was like two people and they like streamed Symphony of the Night with Igarashi, and he couldn't speak English, but they had like a translator, so it actually ended up becoming like very difficult to really know what the fuck was going on, because it took like forever for them to translate all this shit. But there was a girl who was playing it, and every time he would like say something, she would just completely stop. And after like 2 hours, and I mean seriously, like 2 hours of video, like she had only gotten to like the first boss, and she died many times. Even though at the beginning she was like, "It's my favorite game ever," and she was not very good at it. And I'm not gonna be like bitch and be like, "Oh, you should be good at games," but like if it's one of your favorite games ever, you think you'd be slightly better. However, the whole point of this video, of what I'm saying, the whole point of this video was for him to like talk about shit that was cool, and he talked about so much cool stuff. He like talked about the like design of the enemies, and how like the use of the shield. Like the shield has uses that I like never even knew about, like blocking the first boss's projectiles and stuff. Like I never had any fucking idea. And then he talked about how the like animations of Alucard running looked kind of like he was like gliding, and it made him look like more majestic because of that shit, and that's the way he wanted him to look, and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. I want to say it's worth watching, but it's actually kind of really annoying to watch because of how little progress they make. All I wanted was for the person playing to just get like really far so we could hear more shit about other bosses and stuff. And it just ends up infuriating me when I watch it, so I don't know. Either way, Igarashi is a fucking genius. And he makes great shit. He made this game, it's one of the best games ever. That's just all there is to it. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn, I thought I hit those. Did I hit those spikes? I don't know. Fucking axe armors. They're in like every Castlevania game. You can even play as one in one of the DS games. The DS games kind of follow suit with this game. They call this Metroidvania style. And another thing that he actually talked about in that video that I just spoke of was the fact that he didn't set out to make a Metroid game. He said he wanted to make a game similar to The Legend of Zelda. So I have termed the coin Zeldavania, because that's what he wanted. He didn't think of Metroid, he thought of Zelda. And that's, I mean, it makes sense. It's just the fact that it's on a 2D plane with a very similar layout and map like Metroid. That's why people call it Metroidvania. But whatever. Let's go in here and fuck up this boss. It's actually two bosses. If you notice, one thing that really changes with this version of the game is when you go through into a boss room, it doesn't like hang and load for a second. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so there's two fuckheads here. Slogra and Gaibon. These fuckheads were in Super Castlevania 4. They usually always hang out together. I don't know why. I guess they're just buddies. But they like trolling shit, and they're dicks. The axes really fuck them up. However, I'm going to run out pretty soon. And also, I miss quite a few. So now I gotta do this. Come on, fuckhead. Oh, whoa. See, oh, shit. Ah, fuck, see, I fucked it up. Come on now. See, I can block that shit. I never fucking have ever done that before. Usually I just go in willy-nilly and fucking wreck their shit, but they're actually kind of fucking me up. And I'm not sure why I can't get over there to fucking... I always take out Slogger first. Come on, fucker. Okay, come on now. Come on, I can't fucking reach this dick. If I die on the fucking first boss, I'm gonna be goddamn mad. Here, okay, let's just in case. I haven't died to these fuckheads in like a bajillion years. I just fucking refuse. And actually, healing is fucking bad enough. But whatever. I'm a little rusty. I'll admit it. It's okay. Come on, fucker. Yeah, there you go. Once you get that spear away from him, he's not so bad. There you go. Alright, now, he's gonna get all pissy when he gets, like, hurt. So he's getting pissy right now. I didn't even have to heal. Come on, bitch. Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, I don't know. I wasted that fucking heal. Oh, it was fine. Oh well. Just a pot roast. And another thing, in the original version, also, whenever you would get your life max up, it would hang. Like, I guess it was just the limitations of the PlayStation. It would just kind of, like, lag whenever all them graphics appeared on the screen. Whatever. Actually, it made it seem like kind of epic. See, look at this guy. His animation looks really fucking fluid. If I could, how the fuck? I'm trying to remember how to, there it is. See, like, check this out. Use Dark Metamorphosis on the guys who bleed, and when their blood comes out, he, like, absorbs it. And what's cool is that, later on you get a chance to actually buy these skills and shit from the librarian who's the merchant. If you unlock them by just fucking around with the D-pad and shit, it'll tell you, and now you know exactly how to do it. So it's like a half circle up plus X. That's pretty cool. And it uses your magic bar, which is something that if you don't know about these spells, you won't even fucking ever use that magic bar. That's all it's used for. So that's pretty sweet. Let's go. I think there's a knife or some type of weapon over here that I can get. Ah, shit. See, little things like this I don't really want to keep in my playthroughs because it slows it down. There are so many secrets in this game. And there's one, like, actually, like, very huge, fucking, like, unexpected badass secret toward the end of the game. And I'll get into that later, but as of right now, I'm just going to try to stick with the regular shit, and if I need to gather stuff or grind anything later on, I'll try to do that off camera so it doesn't keep my playthrough, like, too uninvolved. I would like for each episode to have, like, a little bit of a drive, a little bit of a, progress being made, bosses being killed, and useless knowledge being spread. That's the way I prefer it. Also, if you are down with that, I will probably make these videos a little bit longer. I don't know if that's too much, but I am going to try to shoot for like 20-minute vids on this. Mainly because I want to get a little bit more out before October's over, because this will probably bleed out into November for my episodes starting the first week in November and so on. So I just want to try to get more out, and I'll probably put 2 episodes up per day, not of strictly Symphony of the Night, but like 2 episodes of something for a little while. I don't know if it'll be all the time or for the foreseeable future, because sometimes I just don't have time to do it. But I love doing it, and those of you that watch, I love you more than fucking anything in the world. And those of you who have been commenting and talking to me on Twitter and stuff, I fucking cannot tell you how much it means to me. Even though it's, I'm still not like a big channel or anything special, I just fucking love hearing any kind of feedback or any kind of, love coming my way. And I want to send every bit of that love back to you. And thank you for watching. If you're new here, if this is the first video you've watched, if you like what you've seen, there's plenty more of this shit. Honestly, this hasn't been a particularly funny episode. I've mostly, ranted on about, information and shit, and sometimes I do that. If you like that kind of thing, there are videos where I do that. You just kind of got to pick some shit and watch it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a fucking wonderful day, because you are fucking awesome, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Nobody!